Hello students. So today we will be learning about a very important concept. We will be learning something that is more needed in everyday communication ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ we'll be learning about the very basics of grammar today. We're going to start it from the scratch. ಈ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಈ ಸೀರೀಸ್ನ ನೀವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ರೀತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಅಫ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ವೈ? ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆನಲ್ಲೇ ಕನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಥರ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಥರ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಿಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನಕ್ಕೂ ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ಗೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ರೀಜನಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್. ದರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರರ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಯು the basics of grammar. We're going to start with the basics and we will move till the forward or the advanced grammar section. Okay. So, as I told you, grammar is something that is the very important element when it comes in the communication of English. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ನೌನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಆಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂಥರ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಒಂದೇ ಥರ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ಡೂ, ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೆಡ್. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಂದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂ ಲೆಸನ್, whatever you know about the lesson, keep it aside. Pay entire attention towards whoever is teaching you that or whatever you're learning it from. Pay complete attention so that you will be able to grasp everything. Don't have whatever there is in your head, adur jotege idu ella confuse ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ it is no point. The purpose isn't served. So hagagi today we're going to start off fresh. Okay, we will start with basics. We'll start with what is a sentence. In sentence, what are the different types of sentences. Then we will move towards the parts of speech. Parts of speech alli nanu enen helkodtini anta you will learn in further classes. So students, are you ready? Come on, let's start off then. First of all, what is a sentence? ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮುಖ್ಯ? You need a set of words or a group of words. When they are all put together, it makes a meaningful sentence. Ega, I have a pen, I have a watch, and then I have a blackboard. ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಚ್, ಪೆನ್, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಬೋರ್ಡ್, ಇವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಇತ್ತು ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್? ಅ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. I have a group of words. Watch, pen, blackboard. Are they making a meaningful sentence when combined together? No, you need another few words that will help me link all these words to make a meaningful sentence. What are those words? Which category do they fall under the parts of speech? We will be learning it now. So what is the basic definition of the meaning of a sentence? A group of words which make a meaningful sense. When put together, if they give me a meaningful sense, then I'm going to call that as a sentence. So in my sentence, I have 4 different types. Okay, 4 ಥರ ಇದೆಯಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು? ಒಂದು ಅಸರ್ಟಿವ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್. Assertive sentence ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? It is a kind of a statement or a sentence that states a particular fact. Okay, so for example, my name is Aishwarya. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್? ಮೈ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ನ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಮೈ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ or today is I'm stating another fact here. Today is International Yoga Day. I'm listing out a fact here. ನಾನು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ, ವಿಷಯನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ತರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಂಥ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಅಸರ್ಟಿವ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅಸರ್ಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Next, when we move on to the next set of type of statement, it is interrogative. Interrogative ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Asking a question. Same, for example, what is your name? Here, there is a question mark that is arising. So what does this mean? I am putting across a question before you. I am asking you a question. Those kind of statements is, we call them as interrogative statements. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಂಟರೋಗೇಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪರೇಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. What is imperative statement? If I am trying to, have a command over my statement, if I am passing a statement which will hold a commanding region, or if I am passing a statement that has any requesting elements, I am going to put that as a imperative statements. Ivaga, be quiet. Be quiet. So what am I asking you to do? Maintain silence. So adhe tara, if I am passing a command, please close the door. What am I asking you to do? I am asking you to close the door. I am giving you a command. You are supposed to follow that command. Hagagi, if I am passing across any statements that has any requesting element in it or any commanding element in it, what am I going to call it as? I am going to be calling it as imperative statement. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ತರಹದ ಒಂದು ಕಮಾಂಡ್, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಆದೇಶನ ಹೊರಡಿಸೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಂಪರೇಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ವಾಯಟ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಶಟ್ ದ ಡೋರ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? The last variety or the last type of statement which we are going to look into is exclamatory statement. Exclamatory andre eno? You're showing a kind of expression, you're showing this kind of excitement in that particular statement. Adanna navu exclamatory sentence anta karita hogtivi. I'm expressing a strong feeling towards something, expressing a strong desire for something. Oh, wow, look at that beautiful flower. What am I trying to tell in this statement? I'm so excited looking at that flower. Oh, wow, look at this particular flower. It's so beautiful. Wow, what a beautiful color. So what is happening here? There's a strong sense of excitement that is thrown up using this statement. So now other statements na navu exclamatory statements anta karitivi. Any statements that includes an exclamatory mark is called as exclamatory statement. Alas, what a beautiful painting is this. So what am I trying to tell you in this statement? I'm trying to, describe the beauty of that painting in the statement. So again, to just brush up before we move to the next slide, we learned what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which make a meaningful sense. Okay, that we call it as a sentence. Sentence ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 4 ಭಾಗಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದ್ವಿ ಅಥವಾ 4 ವೆರೈಟಿನ. ಯಾವ್ದು assertive sentence, it is something that you state a fact. ಹಾಗೆ interrogative sentence, something that you have a question mark in it. ಆಮೇಲೆ imperative sentence, that you are supposed to, in any statement that has a request or a command in it. ಆಮೇಲೆ exclamatory sentence, any sentence that expresses a strong feeling, any like excitement, happiness, joy, all that comes under exclamatory sentence. So this is a brief introduction about sentences and the different varieties of sentences. Now, for us to make a meaningful sentence, we require a lot of parts of speech that is involved. What are those? We'll move on to the next slide. So students, in the previous slide we learnt about the sentence and what are the elements that is required to maintain a meaningful sentence ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ the different types of sentences ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಈಗ in this slide I will be teaching you about the different parts of speech. What are we going to learn in parts of speech section ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, first we will be learning what is a noun, different types of noun, ಮತ್ತೆ pronoun ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. There are 8 different parts of speech that is important and you should be aware of. You should know. Yadyadadu, you have nouns, you have pronouns, you have adjective, you have verb, you have adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. What are these? We will be learning about them in detail. Okay, ಒಂದೊಂದನ್ನು ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು noun, I will be teaching you what is a noun, what are the different types of noun that comes under it, and what are the different examples. With examples, if we learn, you will never forget and it will not be confusing. Okay, so having said that, let's move on to the first thing, noun. What is a noun? A noun is a word which is the name of a person, place, thing or a feeling. Okay? What is a noun? A noun is a name of a person, place, thing or a feeling. Okay? ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನೌನ್ನ ನಾವು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅಂದರೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಶೋರ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ಲೇಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗೇಮ್, ನೇಮ್, ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಆನಿಮಲ್, ಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನೌನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, name, place, animal or a thing, and extra one thing you have to add here is feeling. Okay, noun ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಇವಾಗ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಇವಾಗ ಅಶೋಕ was a famous ruler, king. What is a noun here? I told you name of a person. This is a noun. Next, what is the noun here? Delhi is our capital city. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ಜಾಗದ ಹೆಸರು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ದ ನೌನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ. What is the name here? I am giving you the name of a thing. The thing here is car. The name of that car is Toyota. Okay, so the name in a sentence, if you are making a sentence, what is the noun? Identify the noun anta nimage question alli kedlaga. Usually a noun is a word which is the name of a person or a place or a thing or a feeling. ಇದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ನಾವು ನೌನ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೌನ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನೌನ್ಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ನೌನ್ಸ್? ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಲರ್ನ್. ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನೌ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ನೌನ್ ಇಸ್. ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ನೌನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ನೌನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ my name is Aishwarya. Aishwarya ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? It becomes a proper noun. How? And another characteristic feature of a proper noun is it always begins with a capital letter. So here in this statement, which is the proper noun? This is the proper noun. What is it beginning up with? It is, we are of course starting with a capital letter. Then Kia is my favorite car brand. So again the proper noun here is Kia. It is again starting with a capital letter. Bangalore is a green city. Now what is the proper noun here? It is Bangalore. It is a name of a place. So hagaki, what is the proper noun? Proper noun is a name of a particular person or a particular thing or a place, and our proper noun always starts with a capital letter. So far so clear? Now, let's move to the next type of a noun. It is called as common noun. What is a common noun? Common noun is a name of every person or a thing of the same class. Now, ivaga proper noun andre particularly one person, particularly one place. You are pointing out at one thing. Common noun is a name of every person or everything or of same class. Ivaga, say for example, this is it is common. Say for example, car or dog or ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ನೌನನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಮನ್ ನೌನನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ನೌನಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಅನದರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. My dog's name is Rocky. So what am I trying to say here? My proper noun, as I told you, it is a name of a particular person or a thing. So again, it is starting with a capital letter. So the proper noun in this statement is Rocky, whereas a common name in this is a dog. Okay, so Rocky, this is proper noun. Dog is your common noun. Don't get confused. If you're particularly pointing out at something, or if you're specifying something in your statement, then it is a proper noun. If you're telling it in general, then it is a common noun. As simple as that. This is my favorite car. Car here is a common noun. Kia is my favorite car brand. Kia is my proper noun. So far so clear? Let's move on to the next type of a noun. Now, moving on to the next set of nouns. First, whatever we learnt was proper noun. Now, noun andre ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ the first main type which we learnt was proper noun ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Next one common noun. ಈಗ third one ನಾವೇನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ? Collective noun. Collective noun andre ಏನು? As the word says, collective noun is the name of a group of persons or things. ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ನೌನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು? ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಡಾಗ್ಸ್, ರಾಕಿ ಈಸ್ ಮೈ ಫೇವ್ರೆಟ್ ಡಾಗ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಕಾಮನ್ ನೌನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು? ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಡಾಗ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಡಾಗ್ಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೌನ್. ಈಗ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ನೌನ್ ಅಂದರೆ a group of something. If you want to state something, if you're referring to a particular set of group, I like all my students. It is a collective noun. ಅದೇ ತರಹ ಈಗ a group of sheepಗೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? herd. Herd is a collective noun for sheep. ಅದೇ ತರಹ ಫಿಶ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? I've heard a lot of people who pronounce plural form for fish and this fishes ಅಂತ. It is completely wrong, students. Fish singular ಆಗಲಿ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ, it is fish itself. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಆ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಶ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? a school of fish. What do we call a group of fish? We call it as a school of fish, not fishes. ಹಾಗೆ ಅದೇ ತರಹ child, a single child. Plural form is not childs, it's children, a group of children. ಅಲ್ವಾ? Next, moving on to the ಇವಾಗ ಇದೇ ತರಹ whatever a collective noun you want to represent a herd of sheep, a school of fish, a shelf of ಬುಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಈ ಥರ ನಾನೇನು ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಈಗ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೌನಲ್ಲಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ರೆಫರ್ ದಿ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎಟ್ ಅ ಹೋಲ್. ಆವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಾಮನ್ ನೌನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೆರೈಟಿ ಆಫ್ ನೌನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಇಸ್ abstract noun. Now, an abstract noun is the name of a quality, feeling or action. ನಾವು ನೌನ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನೇನು ಓದಿದ್ವಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಓದಿದ್ವಿ. ಆ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವ ನೌನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡರ್ abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? An abstract noun is a name of a quality. It is also a name of a feeling or action. Now, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. The main example which I want to list here is happiness ಅಥವಾ joy ಅಥವಾ love. So what is happening here? I am trying to put some action and I am trying to put some feeling into my statement. ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು noun ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So again, to brush up, what are the different types of nouns, students? The first one is proper noun, the second one is common noun, the third one is collective noun, and the fourth one is abstract noun. Again, now we have a set of exercises to be followed. You have to solve all those exercises. I will be giving them to you in a PDF format. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು or ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, I'll give you a statement. You will have to tell me which kind of a noun is it. So you'll have to go to the PDF section, solve those exercises and get back to me. Okay? So we finished with the first part of speech, that is noun. We learnt what are the different nouns and then how do we use them, or when are they coming to use in the statement. Moving on to the next part of speech, we will be learning what is a pronoun. Pronoun ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ noun ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. You know how important pronouns are? I'll give you a paragraph, okay? My name is Aishwarya. Aishwarya's brother's name is Avil. Avil's sister's name is Aishwarya. So, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನಾನು ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ I can't be using the nouns again and again and again. So, Kia is my favorite car. Kia Seltos is my favorite car. Kia Seltos run at the speed of 180 kilometers per hour. Kia Seltos gives me mileage of so much. Kia Seltos needs petrol. Kia Seltos is grey in color. How many times are going to you be repeating your noun? There is no need to keep repeating Kia Seltos, Kia Seltos, Kia Seltos all the time. Rather, you can make use of the pronouns. Okay, so that is when pronouns come in picture. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. So for example, ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ Kia Seltos example ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. Car, is it a living thing or a non-living thing? So it is a non-living thing. So you will have to be using it. So the common pronouns that we will be using is it, he, she, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇವಾಗ they, we. Okay, so these are the common pronouns that we'll be using. I, you. Now, keeping all this aside, I'm saying Rocky is my favorite pet. He jumps out of joy when he sees me. So ನಾನು ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. Of course, I have my the proper noun, that is Rocky. Rocky is my favorite pet. Again, instead of repeating Rocky jumps out of joy whenever Rocky sees me, I am using the pronoun. He jumps out of joy when he sees me. Did you understand how to use the pronouns? Now, my favorite ice cream flavor is pista. It is green in color. Okay. Now what is the next noun that I am using? It is ice cream. And the particular pronoun that I am using is pista. Okay, and I am also using this pronoun, sorry, the proper noun I am using here is pista and the pronoun I am using here is it. Okay, so in a sentence you will have to be filling a blank. ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವ pronoun ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Are you ready? Okay, now I have given you an example here. Ram is a clever boy. Dash has scored 100 marks in English. Which particular pronoun will you be using here? Which is the correct one? First of all, let's look at the gender of Ram. Noun, basically noun. ಇಲ್ಲಿ noun ಯಾವುದು ಇಡೀ sentence ನಲ್ಲಿ? It is Ram. In fact, ನಮಗೆ proper noun ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. We know the name of that particular person also. So, is he a male or a female? Male anta idre you have to be using he. Female anta idre you should have used she. Hage, if it was an object or a non-living thing, you should have used it. Okay. Next. So, which is the right answer here? It is he. Okay. Next, I'll give you another example. Today is International Yoga Day. Dash all should do yoga. Now, in this case, he all, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, all ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪಷ್ಟು ಜನ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದೇ, ವಿ, ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಅಥವಾ ಯು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 3 ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಯಾವ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ದೇ ಆಲ್ ಶುಡ್ ಡೂ ಯೋಗ, ವಿ ಆಲ್ ಶುಡ್ ಡೂ ಯೋಗ, you all should do yoga. So, ಇದೇ ತರಹ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ there are 3 options that can fit in. If it is a big lengthy paragraph, then looking into the previous sentence and the following sentence, you will be able to know which particular pronoun you should be using. So, this is all you need to know about pronouns. Again, we have a set of exercises that you will have to solve. You can solve that and get back to me if you have any particular doubt. Okay? Moving forward, we will be learning about adjective. Adjective is my favorite part of speech. I'll tell you why. An adjective is a word that is used to describe or qualify a noun. Okay? So, ಒಂದು noun ಆ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ವಿವರಣೆ ಕೊಡೋದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Adjective. Anything that gives, a particular description or any particular features or list out the characteristic of a particular noun, what do we call it as? We call it as an adjective. Okay, usually it comes before the noun. We will understand this with a set of examples. Pink rose. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ noun ಬಂದು rose. What am I trying to say? I am trying to give you the color of that particular flower. So here pink is my adjective. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ flag is a noun. ಯಾವ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್? ಭಾರತದ ಬಾವುಟ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ adjective here? I am saying as Indian flag. So this is the adjective. Again, if you look at this, run is something in action. But what is it that giving it more pressure? Quick run. I am trying to describe what is that run, the quality of that run. Again, a boy is a common noun. Adralage a quiet boy. Ram is a quiet boy. I am trying to give you the characteristic features about him. What is the adjective here? It is quiet. There are 3 books on the table. Okay. So if you look at this example, there are 3 books on the table. So books is again a common noun, but I am going to list how many books are there. So here 3 is the adjective. Okay. So adjective, again to brush up, it is a word that is used to describe or qualify a noun. It usually comes before the noun. So today's class we finished learning about 3 important parts of speeches. The first 3 parts of speech, what are they? Nouns, pronouns and adjective. So a quick revision about all the things which we discussed in today's class. First we learnt about what is a sentence, then we learnt about the different 4 types of sentences, then we moved on to the parts of speech, we learnt what all comes under the parts of speech, then we learnt the first 3 parts of speech. What are they? We learnt the nouns, we learnt about the pronouns, we learnt about the adjectives. Okay, so next class we will move on to the next set of parts of speech. Till then, keep going through these exercises, make notes. It is very, now whenever I teach you, it will be very easy. You might find it very easy. Yen ma'am, it's simple agide anta helbodu. But ಆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ನ ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಾಗ ಕೆಲವು ಸರ್ತಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಎರಡರೊಳಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಏನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಏನೇನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕೀಪ್ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಐ ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಯು ದೇರ್. Bye bye.